Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to install one of my Magstacks, and you need only a couple of tools. Just something to push the pin out. In this case I'm using a small screwdriver with an Allen key fitting. Maybe a pair of pliers, depends how tight the pin is. Obviously your magazine, in this case this is a Tokyo Marui. Wait, that was focus. Sorry, it's not really focusing, but yeah, it's a Tokyo Marui magazine, which all my paint's worn off through use, and one of my Magstack kits. So, simple process, takes only a few minutes. Push pin out of the feed lips. So I'm going to zoom this in the video, hopefully that'll work. So, push pin out, which is there. In this case I just pulled it out, I haven't needed the pliers. Now you've got to keep your finger on the follower, otherwise that'll fly out along with the spring. And all you do, gently ease off the feed lips. Don't worry too much if the gas valve comes out as well. And then take out the spring and follower. Put that to one side and keep that somewhere safe. Then you take a Magstack, which consists of 3 parts, the insert shim, new follower, and a new custom made spring. So the Magstack's got a hole on one side. This is to allow for a front filling on TM mags or clone mags if you make the channel wider on the magazine itself. So there you go, I'm just sliding in the insert. Now you've got to push it all the way down firmly, so I take the tool again that you used to push the pin out, push it in the base of the mag and push. If this isn't all the way down, you'll find that the follower may stick in this region, and it's because of the way the insert tapers along with the magazine taper, so you've got to make sure it's pushed all the way down. And then in this case as well, just take the tool and make sure that the insert can move out of the way when required. Take the spring. Now one end is narrower than the other. Put the wide end in first. So there you go. Just slide that in. Next up, follower. Hold that down. Now take the feed lips again. Now, if the rubber gas valves come out, it's no problem. If it stayed in there, I personally like to take it out and put it back in the feed lips. I find it just makes getting the feed lips back on a little easier. So, just position that on, slide it firmly into place. You can release the follower now. Take your pin. Now, one side's got like a knurled end. That's the side that goes in last. So there, just slide it in. I've just done it with my nail there. I've actually pushed it in with my nail entirely, so I've not needed my pliers. But on some other magazines they are tight and you'll need pliers. So that's the installation. It is that easy, that simple, and that quick. So I'm going to quickly run down some of the features of the Magstack now. So I mentioned about having the fill hole there. Now the reason it is a small hole and you've got to line up is because of the spring. The spring is quite narrow. As you saw there, it's just a circular spring, whereas the stock spring is actually much wider. It's unavoidable for this design, so I've had to make that hole really small, otherwise the spring will literally just leap out at you, which is no good. So small hole for that reason. Other features are, I've improved the grips on the follower, and they actually, I don't know if you can tell, I'll hold it up to the camera. Yeah, there you go, you can just about see, they actually protrude from the front of the magazine very slightly. Now, it is very slight because there's small tolerances in the pistol, but that is enough that you can easily load it. So something else to note, so this supports 15 BBs in a single stack to stop jams occurring here between where the feed lips meets the body. There are 3 mods you can do that try and improve this. I personally didn't have much luck with any of them, hence I made these inserts, but I got fed up, well, with my gun jamming and me getting shot out. So some people have had good luck. If you want to, so you know, there's plenty of information out there. If you want to have a look on the MK23 group, feel free. And so something else I should probably note as well for this: the bar across the feed lips here, they often break off on stock mags, usually the clones. For the insert to work, that has to be there. It can't be broken, because this feeds so smoothly and efficiently that once the the nozzle, I suppose, comes through and starts pushing the BBs, if that bar isn't there, the opening's bigger, and it's so efficient and free flowing that just the right angle, if that bar's not there, it will dump the entire magazine out literally in a second. So the bar must be present to stop that. If yours are broken and you purchase one of my inserts, let me know, because I have a little black bar that I've had 3D printed as well, which you can just do a little bit of modification work on the feed lip and just super glue it in place, and the actual metal of the body will help hold it in place. And it's a simple fix which I will include for free if you need it. So that's that. That's the features of Magstack and how to quickly install them. Install, I can actually do these inside of a minute when I'm not talking and trying to explain things. So there isn't really much more I can say about this. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.